The clapper.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, grab yourself a cold beer and prepare yourself to listen to the worst
the
podcast
clapper.
ever to come out of upstate New York. It's the Tuesday Night Tank Show. And now, here's your hosts, Mark H. Delfs,
Oh my.
Bill Dr. Soos, Soosy.
Lots of zzz.
It's the clapper.
Lots of Z's in there. Z. There we go. Welcome once again to the Tuesday Night Tag Show for Tuesday, March 23rd, broadcasting live right here on Ustream.tv every week at 10 p.m. Eastern, actually 10:25 Eastern. As always, the grotesque Dr. Soos is joining us via Skype.
So it's one of my grotesque.
I'm just coming up with new words every week, something different. And myself, the TNT Shark. Yes, I know I have to shave. Just leave me alone. This is show number 40, the big 4-0. We've turned 40. And past episodes, we've done 40 shows already on the new circuit. That's pretty crazy.
What do we have on the first one?
We went to 69, I think.
69. And that's when we changed formats.
And we changed formats.
And
So,
all these idiots keep coming back week after week after week.
where can they find these wonderful past episodes? They're like comedy goals.
You can get them at the iTunes Music Flea Market for only $1.99 each. You can download them for free.
There you go. So what's been going on with you? Because we had to skip a couple shows here last week and the week before, whatever.
Not much with me. I took a couple days off from work to watch the NCAA tournament.
Oh, that's right.
and
You're
I
on
went back to work
vacation.
today.
You've been on vacation for like 6 days. What have you been doing for 6 days?
5 days watching NCAA basketball.
All day long. You wake up and you watch TV and you go to bed.
From 11 o'clock until about 1 a.m.
So give me this, for somebody who has no idea what is going on, give me the synopsis in like 30 seconds. What happened? What do I need to know?
64 teams.
All right, 64 teams.
And you basically get to choose one's going to beat the other one. Doesn't matter if you know anything about basketball or sports or anything. You get to choose one. And finally, out of the 64, over the course of 3 weeks, you get one team that wins.
Okay.
So basically, you put a bunch of money into a pot, and somebody wins it.
Oh, there's money involved. I didn't know there was money involved. Now I
So
understand.
what happened this year, all the people who pay attention to sports
Yep.
were like, oh, we're real smart. I know everything. Well, there's been a lot of what you would call upsets where a team that wasn't as good as another team beat the team that it wasn't supposed to. So now all these little old ladies are going to win because they chose like Cornell because they like the color red and they're going to win. So
from a
that's what
local-
I've been doing.
A local standpoint, I know Siena. I heard Siena was in there. So
They
what
lost.
happened to Siena? They just died? Did they fuck up, or did they actually play good and fuck up?
No, they sucked.
They sucked, really. They only lost by like a couple points, though, didn't they?
Yeah, but they sucked.
Okay, good job. So there you go. There you have it. That's what he's been doing for 6 days. No work around the house, no vacuuming, no nothing. Just watching basketball.
What I did is I took apart a G4
Yes.
tower.
Tower.
And I took a power supply out of one and put it into another one. Now I have this monster G4. This machine would be a $6,000 machine sitting by my foot here, and I don't care.
Let me ask you this: It's
It's a dual processor, 1.25 gigahertz Power Mac G4 mirror drive door with 2 gigs of RAM and 4 hard drives and 2 optical drives. And I don't care.
So when am I going to get this machine? Because you already gave me the last machine that you built. It's over there right behind the curtain where the TNT Bear lives. When are you going to give me this new machine?
I don't know. You can pretty much have it. I mean, it's amazing.
UT fan says let's demolish it with the garage. So I say put it in the garage, and when the garage falls, it will smash it to death. I think that's a great idea.
It is a monster machine. It's really still fast. I was playing with it today. It's really fast.
And just
but I don't know what am I going to do with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just had to build it.
You're
So
an idiot.
I had 3 of these G4 towers sitting around, and I had to build one Frankenstein monster one. It took the optical drives out of both of them. I put all the RAM in one. It's a dual processor. It's everything.
You're an idiot.
It's like this machine would be a $4,000 machine.
Here, this is
And
it.
You're an idiot.
There you go.
It's
You're an
stupid.
idiot.
You're an idiot.
So I did that. That was one of my days that I did that.
For posterity and just for when we can listen back on this in 20 years, the garage comment means we're taking my garage down that we've talked about so many times on the show. My beautiful garage is now crumbling to death, and we're going to have a big party. We're going to broadcast it on Ustream. We're going to take the garage down live, and Dr. Soos with his battery-powered chainsaw at the end is going to chop it all up into pieces for me for firewood. So awesome. I can't wait.
I'm going to be there with my battery-powered chainsaw.
Yep.
and I'll just go.
It's going to be a beer and chainsaw party here in the next 2 weeks.
We'll have to do a video of me like starting on one side and all the people with real chainsaws, and like the whole thing coming down, and me still sitting there trying to cut that one piece of wood, just trying to cut it.
The funny part, too, about this show is AD Morales is trying to call the show while we're doing the show, so obviously
it's the Mexican.
He's got no clue what's going on in this show. We're doing the show. We cannot take phone calls, Morales, so try again in a little while. Thank you. So
who do we have in the chat room anyhow?
You are going to go down the list. We have a very small crowd tonight because nobody thought we were going to be doing a show, so why don't you go down?
And I don't have the fancy chat room, so I have the old style chat room. So we have I'll go from the bottom. We have
need
Knight.
music. We need music to play. Here we go. Go ahead.
We have Knight, Excalibur 2K4, Brian Miller, ADV Comp 2019, UT fan, Sarasm, Paradox, Oh Lord Amen, Little Ninjet 666, Fireman 17, Type Guy, Raven Cure, Fubar, and Dizzy Cup. That's all I got.
That's it. That's all you got. I think you got everybody pretty much. Brian Miller, Excalibur, Knight. Did you get those guys?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we got. It's a slow night. What can you do?
Oh,
so there you go.
What are you gonna do? 15 whole viewers.
We will record it, and they can listen back at their leisure. As always, all the last shows are on the website, TuesdayNightTech.com or TuesdayNightTank.com, your choice. And as always, Dr. Soos always does the first story. And take it away.
So this is from, let's see how far back we want to go. Let's see. This was I may have actually done this, but this was actually a wanted poster.
Yep.
And you have to see this wanted poster. So, normally when you have a, say a wanted poster of some sort, you're going to have a picture of them, right?
Yep.
So this is an attempt to show the actual picture of the person who they were, trying to say, hey, this person robbed something, or this, in this particular instance, this person was wanted for homicide.
Okay.
And they had a really clear, defined image of what this guy looked like. And if you take a look at this image, you'll see that he had a hat, some glasses, and his entire face covered up. So if you have anybody that it sort of looks like Dizzy Cup.
What the hell? So basically, this poor sketch artist has to come into a room and draw a guy with a hat pulled down pretty much to his sunglasses, and then he's got a bandit mask on. So all you can see is a bandit mask, sunglasses, and a hat.
And this is from the New York City Police Department. So could you imagine like the guy who's drawing it? It's like, all right, so let me tell me about his eyes. What was the eyes like? They had sunglasses. Okay, all right. Let me just draw that in. How about his nose? It was covered up with a scarf. All right, okay. His mouth. Yeah, that was covered up too. All right. Can you tell me anything about his hair? He was wearing a hat.
Oh
all right. Well, let me
God.
just sketch that. How is it? It looks exactly like him. Of course.
It's so ridiculous. Speaking about Dizzy Cub, you just mentioned Dizzy Cub. It will be Dizzy Cub's birthday on Thursday. I just want to make sure, because we're not going to be doing a show till next week. So this is the Dizzy Cub birthday show, pretty much, for all intents and purposes, right? The guy kind of looks like Dizzy Cub. If Dizzy Cub put all that crap on with the sunglasses.
This was a homicide. So,
homicide. Show title number 4.
That was happening.
That's okay. I will take homicide. Homicide. I will take out the earlier show titles if need be, but that's what we got. We got 4 show titles. If you guys hear something funny, get it out there in the chat room. We will try to make it a show title, and we'll vote on it later.
But this is like a found thing. Like people just found this. Like, what the hell is that?
Stupid. That's so ridiculous. I'm so glad I don't live in New York City for shit like that. Do you want to sing "Happy Birthday" to Dizzy Cub, or what do you want to do, dude?
Happy birthday, Dizzy Cub.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Dizzy. You're a big, huge, fat blob.
Hey, now.
And you smell like dick.
Stop it. Dizzy Cub is one of our oldest listeners. Actually, he's not. He's one of the newest listeners, really. He's medium, right? He's the kind of medium listener.
He's medium. He's a medium
listener.
He's
a medium listener.
He is no.
He's been here on the show live.
By far not medium.
And I still go down fighting and say the night he was here was my favorite night of all time on TNT. I had the most fun ever when he was here with Sarrazin that night.
Well, Dizzy Cub was doing something weird at work today, and I couldn't get... either he lost weight or he wasn't wearing the right shirt. He just looked weird to me today. I couldn't stop looking at him.
Did he have his hands down his pants
I think I'm falling in love
again?
with him, I think. That's why.
I think he had his hands down his pants. That's
I think he did. I don't know.
Did he go in the bathroom for 45
And then I
minutes
kissed him.
again? Well, Dizzy Cub has got to come back over here again. I hope we're going to have this TNT barbecue backyard party thing, and hopefully everybody
See, that's
can
what it is.
back
He's lost weight. I can tell. He's losing weight.
Ah,
He's cut down from 2 bags of potato chips at lunch to one. So.
More masturbation will do that for you. That's what happens when you really slap that thing. It just, the fucking fat burns right off you. So there you go. That's why I'm so skinny. That's pretty much it.
No, Dizzy Cub is not gay. No way.
All right, he's not
New
gay.
eyebrows. The rest of P90X.
Let's see. I got a story I'm going to come in with. Happy birthday, Dizzy Cub, by the way. We will definitely get together again for TNT here at the mansion, at the TNT mansion. I love not only the picture of this guy, but just the story, the title. Man arrested for peeing on Jersey City woman. Did you see this story?
Yes, I did.
I love this. Jersey City's nightmare is over. The serial urinator has been arrested. A 27-year-old man was arrested for urinating on at least 7 women. This guy would walk up to chicks that were just waiting for the bus or just hanging out and pee on the fucking back of them, on the back of their leg.
It's insane.
Really? What do you do?
And then when they asked him about it, he was just sort of like, that's what I wanted to do, so that's what I did.
Oh my God, this guy's name, what is this guy's name? Nikantuma Patel is his name. He looks completely crazy. He would always strike between the hours of 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. when young women were headed back to work and school, targeting the females in the teens and early 30s. He would pull down the front of his pants and just urinate on the girl. And he quickly walked away, and that was it. Patel was caught wearing a gray sweatpant with a large wet spot.
Now, there was actually a mugshot of him that they drew, too.
Oh, no.
It was just a gray pair of pet sweatpants. That's all it was.
With a big circle, a big stained circle.
With a big wet spot.
It says that.
Have you seen this, man?
It says that later in the article. It says,
and you got to be careful because for Raz and Banger, he just told somebody to shit off or something.
Shit off? Stop it. Patel was caught wearing gray sweatpants with a large wet spot around his crotch area. That was going to give you away every time. So the serial pee person has been captured, thank God. So Dr. Soos, it's back to you. I love that story.
Let's see.
Love that. I can just imagine the gray sweatpants with a big black spot on the front.
I know. Have you seen this man? This is a good story.
Oh, shit.
Let's see here.
Go ahead.
A woman arrested after repeatedly pestering a pair about a 3-way.
Really?
Yes.
I gotta play the music. Go ahead.
Oh man, now you need a password again. I have nothing else. I didn't check it. I'll do a different one. Do a different one.
You're a dick.
Yeah, that sucked.
Go ahead. Stupid idiot. You're an idiot.
How about I'm a whore? Graphic testimony in woman's sex for tickets trial.
Yes.
So let's see. This woman wanted tickets to something, and she said that she's a whore. So let's see what she said here.
I don't get it.
This is in the Philadelphia Daily News.
Yes. Go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
What, you don't like the way I pronounce it?
I don't understand what you're talking
Susan
about.
Finkelstein sat down with undercover officer Michael Brady at the Bucks County bar and allegedly gave him a bold confession for a first meeting. According to his testimony yesterday at her preliminary meeting, I admit I'm a prostitute, I love sex, I'm a whore. And that's how she talked about how much she loved anal sex. And it was all because she wanted tickets to the Phillies-Yankees World Series game.
All right, I'm just wondering, how did Michael Brady get from a architect to the serial? What is he now? I mean, he's first the architect, and he's drawing up houses, and now what is he now?
He's an ass pirate.
He's Michael Brady. That's the funniest part of the story. Stop the story.
So she actually said for 1 ticket she would have sex with them, but for 2 tickets she promised more. I'll have sex with both of you. I'll let you DP me.
What does that mean?
To go see a baseball game.
Whoa. What does DP me mean? What does that stand for?
I think it's Donkey Punch.
Oh, Donkey Punch. There's a fucking abbreviation for that? Wow, that's that popular? I didn't know there was an abbreviation for that. DP me. We have to use that. We have to bring that back into vogue somehow. Yo, dude, DP me right now. Come on, DP me.
Yeah. You go ahead.
We got to bring that into like average vernacular. DPV.
I mean, do you really want to see a baseball game to where the point where you're gonna have sex?
Oh, double penetration. People? Brian Miller says double penetration, not donkey punch. You stupid asshole.
I know you believe me. Don't you watch any?
I don't know. I don't watch porn, dude. I gotta watch.
Don't you do any DPs? Come on.
I don't. Me and my wife, we donkey punch each other. That's all we do.
Donkey punch each other in the face.
Oh shit!
Donkey punch you in the ear.
All right. Okay. Enough with the DP. For God's sake, DP.
I mean, you have to be a really huge sports fan to really want to do that. That's just ridiculous.
DP. That was good. Michael Brady. That was the best story of the night.
Michael Brady, he died from
he died from AIDS. Absolutely. That was Bob, or no, not Bob. What was his name? Robert Reed, his name was. Robert Reed. And he was all like up in arms because he used to hate being on that show because he was like a Shakespearean actor, and it's like you're putting me in these wacky situations. And
Marsha, how
me.
is thy Marsha?
Oh, look at Morales fucking in the chat room, just really ripping it up. There you go. Good job.
You know why?
Brother.
Because his girlfriend left, and now he's all blue balls.
No. Now he's back. He came back to the island.
Yeah.
All right.
His girlfriend has big boobs, so good for him.
I got a product of the week for you here. I love this thing because it's becoming summer. Hold on.
Product of the week.
There it is. Product of the week for the summer folk. Jack Pack is a jacket and a sleeping bag and a tent in one. So you basically put this jacket on. When you're ready to sleep out in the leaves, you just take the jacket off, you unfold it, and then all of a sudden you have a sleeping bag and a tent. And you wear it right on your back. Look at that thing. That's amazing. Don't laugh. It's amazing.
What if you jump out of an airplane? Will you just automatically have a house?
It's not a parachute, and it's not designed to be a parachute.
It looks like a parachute.
No, it's not a parachute. It's a jacket.
Is it made out of parachute pants?
It doesn't matter. It's a jacket, sleeping bag, and tent. That's all it's going to be. And if you look at the guy laying on the leaves, ready for the next bear to come along and fucking just devour him, that's what you're going to get right there. So it's $250 this spring. It comes out, and it's called the Jack Pack. And it has suspenders, too, to help you, I guess, stay in this thing. So.
Great.
I'm
pitching a tent right now.
I love it.
So this is a case of like when you remember we were talking about how we drunk start things?
Yes, always. Most of my stories tonight are drunk start, actually.
I starred James Taylor's Greatest Hits MP3 download, 12 songs, $3. I fucking hate James Taylor.
Why did you start that?
I hate it. I don't know how I started that. I don't know where it came from. I have no idea.
Read into it. There might be something funny, though, if you read the first paragraph. That's what I usually find.
It's just like you can download this. That's it.
I don't get it, though. Why is that funny? Are you retarded?
Yeah.
I just want to play the song because I have it. That's why I'm trying to stretch this out a little bit. Because I'm not ready for my next story. You have a jacket, sleeping bag, and a tent in one, Suzanne.
So I want to tell you.
Yeah, do a new story. Just start over. I'm gonna give you one more.
Give you some sound advice. Remember you've had some problems with your wrists in the past.
Yeah, I did have carpal. I think I had carpal for a while. I'm pretty sure I did.
Tunnel.
Yeah, and I had a broken hand.
Do you know what the new source of carpal tunnel is?
What?
Sex.
It's not possible. How is that possible?
This is going a new paper in the Medical Hypothesis Journal posts that carpal tunnel syndrome can be caused by sexual intercourse from the extract.
Let me give you a theory as to why. I don't know the story. Is it from
you tell me why.
It's from holding yourself.
I will paste in the chat room why they think this.
All right, I think it's
and I agree with their idea.
It's from doing this. When you're on the missionary position, you're holding yourself up like I'm doing on the camera. See that? I bet you that's why, because you're pushing yourself.
And the problem is that when you drink so much that you can't get it, you get whiskey dick, and you have to stay there like that for like an hour. Am I right? Is that why right there? You're doing that motion right there, and that hurts. I can hurt right. That feels it right in my broken hand. Actually, I can feel that. You're pushing yourself up like this. It is proposed that carpal tunnel can develop during sexual intercourse when the hands become repeatedly extended while under pressure from the weight of the upper body. Thank you. Of the 8 risk factors associated with non-occupational carpal tunnel syndrome, age, marital status, pregnancy, and use of hormonal agents can be explained by changes in the frequency of sexual intercourse. I got it. On the other hand, obesity, some really large word, and large chest circumference can be explained by the increased pressure imposed on the wrist by a heavier upper body associated with such conditions. So you know what that means? What? You need to do more like push-ups. All right.
Yeah, I nailed it.
A parallel
already.
decrease in the frequency of sexual intercourse and the incidence of carpal tunnel syndrome between the 6th and 7th decades of life suggests a possible cause and effect related between sexual intercourse and carpal tunnel syndrome. So there you go.
Yeah, Jonah just came in. He wanted to be on the show, but he doesn't realize that we're actually recording the real show right now. So at 10:45 at night, he has to come here at about
I thought your kids went to bed
9
at
o'clock. Well, no, Jonah has kind of carte blanche. He can pretty much stay up as late as he wants. But he doesn't realize that we do the real show from 10 to 11.
9:30, that's over.
And he's not supposed to be listening to the real show because that's when the adult stuff starts. So he needs to come in here between 9 and 10 to get on the show.
So you know what that means?
If he's
Girl
still
on
up,
top.
If he's still up in a little while, like after we do the show, after another 30 minutes from now, then he can come on. But he better sneak in here so his mother doesn't find out. So that's all I'm going to say for him.
You know what you mean? So the way you avoid carpal tunnel
is have the wife
the girl on top.
I have no problem with that. No problem with that at all.
or DP.
DP, baby, DP. Hey
DP.
now. Okay.
DP.
This was a story, and I know you've probably heard this to death, and I'm sure it's been on CNN and everywhere else, but we were not doing a show when this story came out, and I love it so much, I just have to do it, and I guess I beat you to it, but woman crashes car while she was shaving her vagina.
Oh, I got that.
I got it. I had it. I had it.
I had
the
that.
best part of the story is she was driving to Key West, which, again, is where my wife lived most of her life, and that's where Jonah was born.
And that's where
Key
she
West.
shaved her thing.
That's exactly.
There.
And I wish he was here to explain how you're supposed to shave your vagina when you're driving to Key West over that big, long bridge. So apparently...
Right. I mean, isn't that a national pastime down there? Shaving while driving?
I mean, what would possess you to drive a car? I mean, really? And look at the picture. Did you see the picture? Let me put the real link up there. Hold on. Let me put the real link up there. That's the real link. Look at the picture that they used for this. That's the best part of the story. It's a shaved cat. And there's the cat with no fucking hair at all. It's so disgusting. It's so bad. So for those who didn't know, she was on the way to Key West. She sensed that her vag wasn't smooth enough, so she decided to shave it while she was driving. She slammed into the back of another vehicle, and she kept on going. And cops say about a half mile down the road, Barnes pulled over and jumped into the back seat and let her ex-husband get in the driver's seat, which, again, that's part of the story I don't understand. So she's shaving her vagina in the car with the ex-husband in the car? Was she shaving it for the ex-husband, or was she shaving it for somebody else, or... I don't know.
It's like, hey, I know that we're not, like, together anymore, but Gary really likes it smooth, so could you just hold on to the wheel as I rip this one off?
Why? Was the ex-husband there and there's the shaving going on? I just don't understand. Like, she couldn't just wait?
And why did she have a cat? I don't understand.
I don't understand what the cat is either. Dizzy Cub says gross, so we must move on. So, Dr. Soos, it's back to you.
This is 12 things you didn't know about boobs.
Boobs. Hey, now. Go ahead.
So, what the world's biggest boob job? Try to guess what size the world's biggest boob job is.
All right, I would say it's a 30. No, I'm sorry, it's a 40 double F.
Double F. Ooh,
double
so
F.
close. So
I made
close.
that up. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
In early 2009,
yeah.
Sheila Hershey of Brazil was awarded the Guinness Book of World Records largest set of breasts. After 9 surgeries and more than a gallon of silicone, her breasts are a size 38K.
Oh my God! There's K's. Do they have a picture? There must be a picture. Please.
There's a picture. I will put a link in the chat room when I'm done because I don't want you to go through.
Please. I need to see this.
There is an ONG that fights for women's right to be topless. GoTopless.org is a U.S. organization that claims that women have the same constitutional right to be bare-chested in public places as men.
All right.
And they often promote topless gatherings to claim the rights. I'm going to go to their website and find out wherever they are.
All right. So where's the picture, though?
I will send you the link to everything else when we're all done. And girls, you can qualify this. The left breast is usually larger. That's an unknown fact.
I think we're just waiting. I think we're just waiting for the link now. We have no idea what you're saying right now. We're just wondering when the link is going to get here. Just wondering. Just checking the chat room. It's not there yet. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Hey, ASPX. What's that all about? Oh, there it is. It's coming in.
I don't know what it is.
ASPX. Oh my fucking Lord above. That is not even possible. I mean, what's Nancy for Life doing on this website? How did she get on this website? I mean,
breasts
really?
Are the first things men notice in a woman.
Of
and
course.
Research conducted at the Victoria University of Wellington showed that breasts are often the first thing men look at and for a longer time than any other body part.
There's a better
No
picture of her
kidding.
on the. If you follow the link to the Huffington Post, there's actually a better picture of her, and they don't look that big to me. If you look at the Huffington Post,
How about this?
What?
Men can lactate as well.
Of course, I do it every night. But seriously, I don't understand. They don't look that big in the next picture. Follow that link there. It says link.
And the country with the biggest European breast is England.
Man,
So
look at those
you want to move there?
38 KKK. Like, how does she buy clothes for that? Those things.
The average breast weighs 1 pound.
All right, they're saying they're like basketballs. I would say, Ravencure, you're probably pretty close. They look like very large. Let me see. Let me see your hand.
It's 1 gallon in each.
Yeah, those are totally basketball, at least soccer ball size.
Now, here's an interesting thing. Breasts get fat. In your 20s, your boobs are made up of fat, milk glands, and collagen, the connective tissue that keeps them firm. But as you age, the glands and collagen shrink and are replaced with more and more fat. Instead of making your bra size go up, however, the added flab can send breasts down, closer to the floor, and then if you're in your wife's case, closer to Brazil.
All right, did you forget one important thing? Did you know about Texas law?
No.
You didn't read that? The next story through, if you follow the link, it says Texas law stopped her from going any bigger than she wanted to go. That's why she went to Brazil, because Brazil says you can put as much silicone in your body as you possibly want, but Texas says you cannot. Wow. So the state limits the amount of silicone that one person can put in their body because the implants could kill her. So apparently she doesn't care.
Now listen to this, though.
She has a death wish.
All you girls,
Yes.
no, that's a death wish, but also all you girls who are thinking of doing this. Now, I don't think we have any in the chat room would ever consider this, except for maybe 80 Morales.
Nancy for life.
Breast augmentation may lead to suicide. Women who get breast implants are at least 3 times more likely to commit suicide, and that risk increases with time. So the annals of plastic surgery say that it's very
anals
something.
again. Will you stop with the anals, please? Will you stop with the? I'll play the clip right now.
It's
If you don't stop. The anals. You're such an idiot.
But on the positive side, the breast implants can save you from death. Big breasts miraculously saved an Israeli woman from death at the hands of a lesbian organization. The incident occurred during a Hubbalooza rocket attack. There's so many weird words in this.
Hezbollah. Come on.
Hezbollah rocket attack. The victim got a boob job 2 years ago during the war. She was wounded in the chest by shrapnel, but survived because of her implants.
Okay.
Breast implants are the #1 cosmetic surgery in the U.S. And in China, you can major in bra studies.
My fucking eye.
So I'm moving to China or England soon.
Good job. It's playing Sex Machine and everything else over here. I don't know what's going on over here. So I'm just wondering. I'm back to the picture that you posted.
Nancy for life is all set. She's good to go.
I'm just looking at the picture you originally sent when she's all laughing and smiling. Where are her nipples? There's no nipples in that picture.
Well, they cut those off.
There's no way she could have nipples on those things.
No, they cut them off when they have boobs that big.
They wouldn't fit anywhere. That's just crazy.
Yeah, but at that point, when you get that large, the nipples are removed and they actually just color them in.
Oh my God! You have visitors again. Do I have to bring Jesus down here again? The TNT dog.
Jesus says it's time for you to go to sleep.
Jesus says it's time. This is Jesus. It's time for you to go to sleep, little child. What the hell is wrong with you, Nancy for life says?
I don't know.
My next story, Dr. Seuss, is when you're mad at somebody, don't get mad. Just send them a big bag of crap.
I had this one too.
Poopsenders.com, the ultimate gag gift, sweet revenge at its finest. If you're very annoyed with somebody, you go on this website, poopsenders.com, and they will literally order a bag of crap. I shouldn't say because there's a child.
But the interesting thing about this is that they'll get different types of crap. Yes. Like you can get like moose crap, monkey crap.
There's poop of the month.
Nancy for life crap. I mean, you can get it from almost anywhere.
The top 10 reasons on this website, they say, to send someone a big package of poop. But it's kind of stupid. It could have been a lot funnier. A mechanic that ripped you off, a last-minute gift, a gag gift. That's not very funny. But there you go. For $13 to $24, you can send a big bag of crap to anybody in the United States. There you go. So poopsenders.com. Do not send the poop here.
It's not poopsender.org.
I will know what to look for, you dumb asses. So thank you. Dr. Seuss, back to you.
This is a headline fail. Porn star sues over rear end collision.
Okay.
I have nothing else. Back to you.
One more time. What?
Porn star sues over rear end collision. This is a headline, an actual headline.
You're a dummy. Did you put that in the chat room, please? There's got to be a link to that.
Copy image location. Copy image. No.
You sound like George Bush. Or what's that other president there? Clinton. You sound like Clinton. Dead air. All right, I'm taking over. The goddamn it. Here's my next story.
There you go.
Cuffham, a 69ing couple, was busted at a South Carolina mall. I think that's where Morales lives, right? In South Carolina or Florida or something like that?
No, he lives in fucking Brooklyn, douchebag.
And I quote, Mrs. Bird's head was at Mr. Braxton's groin area, and Mr. Braxton's head was at Mrs. Bird's groin area. Try to read that 3 or 4 times. I mean, it just doesn't work. When the naked couple did not respond after being bathed in 15 seconds of portable police spotlight, Murphy started knocking, which did not please Braxton, who uncoupled from Bird. They were actually 69ing at some mall in South Carolina. Just out in the open, you know. Here we are in the mall. We're 69ing in the parking lot. Here's the cops, and 15 seconds go by, and they still didn't stop. So there you go. That's my little quick story for you. So that's all I got. I don't know. Stupid. I didn't even finish reading it. It's so ridiculous. There's people in the chat room.
69 mall.
Yeah, there's people in the chat room finishing the story. But go ahead.
Maybe the funniest thing of this entire story is the town where this story has come from is from Immokalee. I'm suspecting that's from Hawaii.
Immokalee. Yeah, I wish Brother Brian was here. You know that.
A 27-year-old Immokalee man has been charged with breaking into a woman's home, throwing a $20 bill at her, and demanding sex.
Really? Was it really in Hawaii?
I think so.
Good job.
Jose Luis Uriba,
he's in the chat room.
Avocado Street, Imoki, appeared before the judge, blah, blah, blah. Basically, he went shortly after 11 p.m. Thursday. A woman house sitting at her uncle's home reported a sexual assault, according to the county sheriffs. The interesting thing about this is that she said the man had the name Joe tattooed to his chest, in case he forgot his name. But the funny thing is that she took the money and said no. And then he got mad and said he's going to come back with a gun and shoot her. So he threw money at her, demanded sex. She kept the $20, told him no, and he left and he said he's going to come back and blow her brains out. So then she called the cops.
That's so stupid. Oh, my God.
So the bottom line of this story, the guy...
Don't go to Hawaii.
Breaks into a house, throws $20 at some random woman, says, I want to have sex with you. She takes the $20, says no, and then he leaves. And she calls the cops.
Good job. In Hawaii. And thank God, because I never get to play Hawaii 5-0, ever. So I'm glad you did that. Dr. Soos,
how many minutes are we?
We are at 32 minutes, and I just said in the chat room I have to pee my face off. So.
Well, we should just end it right now. I have no more stories. That's the last one.
I can do that, but I have one more story. Please let me do one more story before. One more last story for the night. You're going to love this one. I'm surprised you didn't have this. Here we go. Here's the link. And the headline is, man assaults female officer with penis and officer cockblocks. This is a real, don't laugh, it's a real story. Scottish citizen Miriam Vansoukalis was sitting at home being apparently the drunkest he's ever been before. It was this extreme drunken state that he caused his girlfriend to call the police out to their home, which they found the man sitting there in his underwear. At some point...
Oops, page not found. Good job.
Hold on, I will correct that. Just give me a second. It's on Manolith. No, that's you, dude. Here it is right here. There it is right there. There's the real link. I'll finish reading before I was so rudely interrupted. At some point, Vandalicus began exposing his penis and
Oops, not found.
Dude, it's you. I'm reading the fucking words on the screen right now. At some point, Vandalicus began exposing his penis.
Oops, not found.
Oh my God, will you stop it? At some point, Vandalicus began exposing his penis.
What's his name?
Vandalicus.
You sure? It's Varinaculasis.
Varinaculasis began exposing his penis.
Actually, if you try to pronounce that out, I mean, just let's cut it down. Like Varinacus.
Sounds Greek.
Yeah. I don't know.
The gentleman began exposing his penis and thrusting it.
Vernaculas. Last. Vernacular. It's not really vernacular, but it's sort of like vernacular. Anyhow, go ahead.
He began exposing his penis and thrusting it in one of the
Is
officers'
his name Miriam? I mean, really? I mean, what guy's name is Miriam? That is very strange. That's a strange
You know it's a
name.
good story.
Miriam?
You're cock blocking the story. Don't cock block the story. You're cock blocking the story.
It took you this long to figure it out.
God damn it. He was using his penis as a weapon.
That's like a song.
Don't use your penis as a weapon. So he was putting it in the officer's face. Could you just imagine Tybee guy? I mean, taking his... I'm sorry, what was his name again?
Yeah, but the officer would have to be really short.
Well, apparently she was, because in Scotland, a penis may be described as a weapon by the authorities. They think that it's a... I can't even get through this story. It's so stupid. I'm playing the goddamn closing day. Just take us out of here. I hate you. I hate you so much.
I guess I
best story
that story.
F you.
This was a Tuesday night tank
you.
show with your host, Bill Dr. Susie, and Mark H. Downs.
The cock blocker himself.
The cock blocker. And show 87,000, whatever it is.
We have show 40. We have 4 show titles to vote on for the podcast listeners.
Vote on the show's titles.
You can come here and cock block the show titles all night long if you'd like. So, good job. And I'm using Blipper, you morons, in the chat room, but I'm not turning it on because I'm not going to fucking listen to those sounds all the show. Send it to Dr. Seuss instead. I know your shenanigans.
I don't use Blopper anymore because I forgot my user ID.
I know your shenanigans. I'm not up for it. I'm trying to do a serious show here. This is serious news with the cock blocking. You can't stay here, so go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else.
Dr. Seuss's phone doesn't work, and I'm sure you won't get any phone calls, so you can take it up with him. I'm going to the bathroom. I love you all. Next week, same bat time, same bat channel.